Good evening. My name is Sean. I'm the last speaker of the night for Ignite Ben 8. I'm going to be talking about roundabout etiquette. Most of this will be about what not to do. Yield! Why can't they understand that in 49 out of 50 states, not including Washington, yield means yield? Can't they recognize that a triangle has 3 sides and an octagon 8? Okay, I'm a little overreacting here. The reality, though, is there's more to a roundabout than a yield sign. There are 6 elements. This is not in order, but let's begin with its symmetrical design, which is all about the counterclockwise flow, and then the crosswalk to give those strolling on their lower appendages the right to go. Then, of course, we have the yield sign there to keep us from forming a line, and art to celebrate Ben's uniqueness and keep our passengers entertained. Then we have a truck apron for truckers, of course, to keep them from spilling their load in the lane. And it also makes a sweet low-profile ramp for pedal pirates who want to pop a wheelie. And what are the masses who roll through the roundabouts? Well, on 2 wheels, it's either spandex-clad riders and neon logos or pedal pirates with funky hats on their unhelmeted domes. On 4 wheels, the hoi polloi, the automobile pilots, and you and me. And also what we don't want to be, the gawkers, the speeders, the wavers, the stoppers, and the multitaskers. Now, the circle is supposed to be safe. Does it feel safe with a multitasker rolling through the roundabout where they're ADD imposed on them by MTV and in hand either an iPhone, an Android, iPad, or netbook so they can YouTube, sex, text, IM, or Facebook, all while sucking back on a quad, venti, half-calf, double whip, iced caramel mochaccino while they're popping and rocking to the latest from Madonna, Britney, or Nelly? Does that seem safe to you? I don't think so. Next, of course, we have the gawker, visually entranced by Phoenix Rising, the flaming chicken sculpture extraordinaire. These are often out-of-towners, Washington, excited by Ben's art and overall hip weirdness. They should be watching the flow, but no, they are fixated on the art or a spandex wrap-tight derriere on 2 wheels right at eye level. A well-muscled visual snare. Does that seem safe? OHE double hockey sticks, no, and I'm not talking about the sweat-drenched cycling crack, but the one who can't take their eyes from that optical snack. Next on our list of what not to do is the waver. Now, the waver stops in the circle to let you go, thinking to themselves they're helping the flow, and I'm thinking, I wish they'd just run away, run so far away. They could run all night, but instead, this is what they say. You go. You go. No, you go. No, I'm fine. You go. No, I'm staying. You go. It's a circle. Oh. Stop trying to help. I like to move it. Personally, I want to start a movement for these people. They need to stop messing with the flow. The waver's not safe. OHE double hockey sticks. Of course, we can't forget that lead-footed devil, the speeder. No comment. Moving on to the stopper. Now, the stopper is different than the waver because they haven't made it past the yield sign yet. It's a roundabout, circular, representing movement for motion, rotation, or motation by design. And that means they can go. And I can appreciate that stoppers scared. They feel like they're being harmless. But what they're really doing is subverting this ingenious traffic contrivance. So if you are the stopper, stop it. Stop stopping. Point them out to me right now. Point them out, the stoppers. Stop it. You are not innocuous. Oh, hello. Just go. For those of us on 2 wheels, there's really only one way to do a roundabout right. Maybe some know, and maybe some are hearing for the first time tonight at Ignite, and that is that we cannot share the circle with our 4-wheel friends. I've seen people try over and over again, and the cyclist thinks, I can share, come on in right alongside of me. But the driver sipping a mochaccino playing words with friends doesn't see, and the end result is wham, bam, thank you, Subaru. Now enjoy 36 weeks of physical therapy. Cyclists, you've got to own it. Get out in the middle. Get your perspiring posterior up and pointed back. This is no time to be non-committal. Now, when I'm in a roundabout 50 yards out, I'm at the center of the lane. I don't care if the drivers behind me get mad, because when I'm in the circle, it's my domain, and I try to make myself look big, huge big. Chewbacca, big. Probably not as hairy and with a little bit more of an articulate brain. Okay, to conclude, there are 30-plus roundabouts in Bend. Be aware, roundabout etiquette is for all who venture there. One more time, key elements of the roundabout. Crosswalk for those who like to saunter on their canvas and leather kicks. The 3-sided sign for not stopping, yield, and the counterclockwise flow. Then we've got the symmetrical design. These first 4, so it's a short line. The truck apron. If you pop a wheelie there, you will look spectacular, but it is for truckers. And finally, lastly, those hunks of sweet art for the pleasure of whom? Our passengers. Automobile pilots. Pay attention. Put the iPhone and mochaccino down. Pedal pirates. Cyclists. Own it. Dominate the circle, because this is a roundabout town. Oh, make sure you use your turn signal when you're leaving the roundabout as well.